So basically, the lower level of thinking is again a thought process which we have allowed it to sustain over a period of time based on the lifestyle that we are leading, the people we are surrounded with. Okay? Now, what we need to do is allow a higher level of thinking to overpower the low level of thinking. And that's how your thought process changes over a period of time. In Hindi, we call this gyan. In English, we call it knowledge. Okay? So, does that mean that you always have to think about your real self, the spirit, to rise above? No. Sometimes that takes a while. Instead, sometimes we just need to hear and be in company of people who have the wisdom, right? Listen to good things, have an aptitude to lead a qualitative life. Okay? It is the decision that I have to take. Come what may, I am not going to allow negativity of any kind to disturb my presence. I am going to do this service for myself first. A happy mind can have a happy life and can have a happy environment, can have more people to love. You can do no social service to people outside if you're not a happy person inside, right? So there would be oppositions in our life. There would be challenges in our life. There would be things happening that we have not really wanted them to happen. And that would happen maybe 99%. Most of us do not have very happy-go-lucky lives. We are surrounded with very challenging life situations, like you said in the beginning. How do I make that easy for me? How do I actually feel comfortable? How do I actually feel fine? I have so many grudges for people who have done wrong things for me. I do not forget about what has been spoken to me even up till yesterday. How do I let go? Well, we have to learn the art to let go. I have to learn the art to forgive. I have to learn the art to forget. Now, this is what we have heard many saints talking in many books, in many interviews, in many channels. So, when I use the word forgive, who are we to actually forgive someone else? It's just that I need to understand that I need to move ahead in life. When I do this, I'm actually forgiving myself. I'm actually emptying my heart. I'm actually doing a favor for myself and not for anybody else. So, for example, you can ask me a question where you've had a problem. Okay? You've had someone telling you, look, you're good for nothing.
Yes.
Does that happen?
Very often. Very often, Didi. We get to hear from the same family people we are into relationship on an everyday basis. It's very difficult when they say that, you fit for nothing and all that. These words, it pricks us a lot. It makes us feel very low. So how to just come about this?
Yes, precisely. So the challenges are faced in our day-to-day lives only with the people that you've been working for so much. You love them so much. You have them in your prayers. You get up in the morning, you do all the cooking for them, you're sweating it out. You sacrifice your own probably little desires of your life for them. And when they say such words, it will really, really hurt. Yes. Now, what do I need to tell my mind? Okay. The work that I do, the work that I do for my family with true love in my heart is not for my family really. It's for me. It makes me happy. And the effort is known to my God. It is known to my higher self. There's nobody else I need to prove a point to. So, if the mind says, I do this for my husband or for my children, now that's a fake. That's the mind putting it on.
So that's the lower thought you mean, Didi?
Exactly. That's the lower thought. So how do I get rid of see, any thought process immediately comes backed by a feeling. So if you think, oh no, If you ever thought that why do I have to get to listen to this? Your heart is filled with a lot of negativity, with a lot of pain. And that can come on the way of any relationship also later. But first it fills your heart. You feel wounded. Correct?
Yes, it is very painful too.
Right. So then you have to do the healing process immediately. There is no waiting. Most of the time, we want our spouses to change. We want our people around us who have told us this to change. You want them to tell you a sorry, or you want them to feel and appreciate and praise you for your effort. Now, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen at all. See, you have to tell your mind that the effort I have done is for the people I love. And I've done it for myself. The human body is going to be busy doing something or the other, right? You cannot make it sit. Karma is inevitable. You understand that?
Yes, of course.
When we go to a gym, we pay money and we go to the gym. We work out, sweat it out on our own. We choose to do that. Are we doing a favor to someone?
No, not at all. It's for
Exactly.
ourselves.
Exactly. So when we work in the kitchen, when we wake up in the morning for our kids, when we do something that we're doing that we think we are doing for our spouse, but actually all of that is only for ourselves. So every action that I do is actually for myself. Because if I don't do that, it would give me a sleepless night. It would make me feel not right. There are certain things that when I do, I feel good about it. Okay, so tell the mind, well, I have this opportunity to have been able to do this. I'm so grateful. It's absolutely fine. And your mind will feel much, much better because I'm not doing this for anybody else. I'm doing this for me. And my sincere effort is known by whom? Is known to my higher self. It's known to the person I have prayed all my life, called God. So he knows my truthfulness. He knows my actions. He knows my sincerity. And that is it. That is it. I'm not doing this for anybody else. Number one. Number two, if your spouse is frustrated and says something to you, the only way, it's a matter of celebration. That's the only way he shows his love for you. He cannot show his frustration to a third person. He will not survive in this competitive world. So he's comfortable to share his frustration only to a woman or to a person he loves the most, which is you. So if he has shown this frustration to you, you need to actually get up and start dancing. Because it's just a way to say that, baby, I love you. Okay? It's just another way of saying that, look, I'm so comfortable with you. I can tell you exactly the way I feel. I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling frustrated. And this is the way he can share. So there is no reason for my mind to feel low unless I give it the permission to do so.